It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Kristi Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you so much, Kristi. You're doing a great job, as usual. Chick McGee's across the way, whining at the DraftKings sports desk. Josh is happy to be here.
Of course.
He's clenching his buttocks, cheeks right now at the orangeinsoles.com sidekick chair and desk.
Why would he be clenching?
I don't know. I can just tell he is. I can tell by the look in his face.
Kind of feels good to give the old,
Make sure it's
buttocks
down there. Quick kegel.
Right.
a good kegel, a butt hug.
Well, coming up, we have an interesting story about
I'm doing it on the beat.
about stretching.
Oh,
I had not heard of this.
You got to stretch.
Did you know
I
that there
hate
are?
to say this, but I go once a week.
What am I talking about, Kristi?
There are stretching places now. You go and they
Stretch
people
you.
stretch you.
yes, this has been big with CEOs and stuff
I
like that
have
for a
been
while.
going
I had
for
never heard of
years.
this.
Really?
Stretch before the morning. Yeah.
So do they have like a rack? They put your feet on it?
No, typically they just manipulate you themselves.
Turn
Okay,
you upside down.
Okay, do you want to? We'll get away from sports for just a moment to do this story because I have a technical question.
All right, hold
Jimmy
on.
Pardo has an inversion table. Is that
Yeah.
what you
Oh, he
call it?
does?
Yeah.
I almost killed myself. On
Oh, is that the thing where you're
hangs
upside
Hang
down?
upside down.
He swears by. He had back problems for years.
You can get a used one because remember Drew Hastings got one. I think he barely got it set up before that thing got dusty.
You would probably benefit from a good stretching.
So I had never heard of these. They're called stretching.
Yeah, boutique stretching services are thriving during the pandemic. Assisted stretching studios with names like Stretch Lab, Stretch Pro, Limber,
Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch Society. Yeah.
Stretch and
Wait,
jack.
hang on a second. Wait a second. Josh is making a reference. What is that from the 30s?
What? We had Stretch Armstrong when I was a kid.
Yeah, and there are guys that do it independently. As my buddy Stretch Mark does it. You know, there's a lot of guys.
Mine is Stretch Joe. I go every Wednesday.
You really go to a place called Stretch Joe?
No, his name is Joe. He's a personal trainer, and that's what he stretches.
No, see, I want to ask you I want an honest answer here.
Yes.
They call him Pervert Joe.
When you're when you're being stretched,
And he's a fan of the show. He was. Go ahead.
I'm sure Joe does an excellent
Then he
job.
knows I'm joking.
So what do you wear to the stretching session?
What I'm wearing right now.
Stretch pants.
So a cheerleader skirt and
yes.
Workout clothes.
And a halter top.
Leggings and a shirt.
okay. Now, when he does this,
Yeah.
Are there ever issues with gas?
No.
Oh, really? That's got to be prominent.
Yeah.
I mean,
has
I
to
would
be.
think that they
No.
would. Well, I'm not accusing you of being excessively gassy, although there's a reason you have your own room.
Something had to
I
be
could
done.
show you some of the stretches maybe on Josh if you'd like.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
that's a great idea.
Oh, well, this I must
I'm
say.
in.
So does he put you on a table or are you on the floor?
On a massage table or a bench, yeah.
But this is not massage. This is just stretching.
Stretching, yes.
Okay.
Does
a
he
lot of
off-
hamstring, a lot of hip flexor.
Does he offer you a cloudy drink before?
No.
Puts on the Cosby
Some
Show
weird tasting
right
tea.
before.
No,
trains-
I've just been received this note. Ask Josh if he would like to be stretched like Shane Diesel.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What?
Shane Diesel's a very well-endowed porno star.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Professional stretching involves a
that would be a
trained
different kind of okay.
practitioner who stretches the client's muscles beyond what they could do on their own. It's really beneficial, especially as you get older.
And Kristi, you can feel it. Like when you get stretched, all of a sudden it feels
absolutely.
like
Yeah.
chemicals or something is like they're like moving in your legs. Have you ever gotten that tingly?
Oh,
sort
yeah.
Of,
I need to
oh
do
my
this because
gosh.
when I wake up, I feel like I've been thrown down a staircase every morning.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
me
would
too.
benefit.
You
from
would
this.
benefit
I'm about to go
immensely by
check
stretching.
on Embrawl or whatever
You'll
the hell
feel
it is.
it.
In addition to the physical benefits of stretching, clients of these studios have also said that they welcome being touched during a pandemic that has deprived them of social and physical interactions.
Wow, that's an interesting.
That is an interesting point.
aspect to it.
So they're getting touched.
Yeah. Corey Floyd, a professor of
I wonder
communication.
can you ask your, well, I don't use any names. I wonder if any of these people ever have a happy ending, if you will.
Sort of just accidentally.
being
I mean,
stretched?
involuntarily.
It's
Did you
not
just say you
comfortable.
don't want to use any names after you mentioned Pervert Joe? Is that what you
I did not say.
I said
I
pervert.
did not say
But
pervert.
Joe's a
Joe.
listener. He knows I'm a silly man.
Sillyman.
Yeah.
What's a Silliman?
It's my profession. I'm a sillyman.
I could have Joe come in here and stretch you, Tom.
We got to do this. Let's have stretch day. I want this to happen
I need
so
a good
bad.
stretch.
And it's called boutique stretching.
Yeah.
Okay.
He actually is a personal trainer, but he
You
does
do feel
specialize
it.
in.
Okay, well, good to know. This is a new thing out there.
Christy's gonna
Yeah.
stretch me. Christy's gonna stretch me. I'm gonna fart so loud. I'm gonna fart so loud.
Pat, we were talking about William Shatner.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Shatner is celebrating his 90th birthday. Can you believe that?
All right.
Yes.
Today is Long Live and Prosper Day, too.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because today's Leonard Nimoy's birthday.
Okay.
The late
Now, what's he
Leonard.
going to do to
Yes.
celebrate?
Well, of course, the late Leonard Nimoy, but William Shatner, all Star Trek fans know.
No, they brought him back in that
He's
one
90.
movie, Search for Spock.
Oh.
He's okay.
If he's late, why doesn't he just get a watch? I mean, show some respect.
Could we? So this is a tribute to Mr. Shatner.
Shatner?
I
Yeah, it's
believe.
a song I've written. Some people say it's derivative of a Tim Cavanagh song, the Detroit Pistons thing, but I don't hear that song.
Okay.
William Shatner, best captain of them all. I have so many souvenirs hung on my bathroom wall. I have Shatner phasers. I have Shatner pants. I have Shatner boots. Sometimes people don't even notice. I have Shatner wigs. I have Shatner t-shirts. I have Shatner coffee mugs. I even have Shatner shoes. I don't hear the similarity.
And you didn't want to go there.
There's got to be a better way to get to the Shatner because it sounds like you're talking about a woman. So
Right.
maybe-
No, he's. I can help him with that.
Yeah, is it near or in her?
My
that you're going
girlfriend.
for?
I'm currently staying at my girlfriend's house.
Yeah, she doesn't care for my memorabilia.
Yeah,
so
she doesn't care about William Shatner.
Right. Set it up next time.
So does yeah. Who talk
I'm not
to
having a
Tom.
good week, by the way.
Setups everything, right, Tommy?
I
we're
thought
just
it
trying to
was
distract.
perfectly fine. I think it was very clear in the end.
Shatner sounds
that
like Shat-Her.
Yesterday,
Right? Shatner shoes.
that's what it should be, yeah.
Yesterday he even Shatner shoes.
I Shatner refrigerator.
Right, but there was no mention of a woman up front. It's a problem. It's a real problem that needs
Yes,
fixing.
I think it is a problem.
You know what? You may as well have done nothing because
I Shatner sink. Come on.
Did you guys hear Pat saying he's having a bad week?
Yes, I did.
Pat, I found
writing all this down.
See, chick,
I'm composing the apology text as I'm talking. Don't worry about it.
Next year when the birthday comes.
there's no such thing as
fine.
William Shatner sinks. As far as I know, you can't go to Home
no.
Depot.
You don't get it.
But you can get William Shatner shoes.
no,
Yes.
you
I
can.
have
Yes, you
Shatner
can.
shoes.
Oh, it's near.
Near.
Not
Well, that-
it's not in her.
Shatner.
That's stupider than what I was thinking it was.
No, it's much funnier if you're pooping in her shoes.
No, yes. You have
You
to have a
gotta be
girl
in
in
the
there.
Even
shoes.
the two authors don't agree.
So, Josh, when you put she puts her
It's
feet in her
not
shoes,
Right, but the problem is
and
we
her
haven't-
toes are squishy like
I
His
totally get
name
that.
is
That would be
Shatner.
funny if we had established there was a woman at all before saying Shatner.
It's unbelievable.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
It is
What you're
unbelievable you guys
listening
didn't know
to
that.
Is an absolute true. It's the Tom off-air meeting.
Oh, but there he is on the screen already. It's Roy Wood Jr. in the Cubs jacket. Hey, Roy, how are you, sir? Oh, wait a minute. I see his lips moving. I hear nothing.
Lips moving. I hear nothing.
It's baseball season, baby.
There it
You know how
is.
we
There he is.
roll.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry, Roy,
jacket
we couldn't hear you when I first was speaking.
It is baseball season.
And where are you specifically at the moment as we speak, Roy?
I am in New York City hiding from my child.
How old is your son right now?
He's 4, and he thinks he's 98 years old, and he thinks he runs things, and he acts like he pays bills. He demands snacks.
Oh,
He doesn't deserve snacks.
If you haven't been on Roy's Instagram and watch him talk to his little kid about repairing his trucks, Roy runs this garage that his kid brings in the
Leo Devlin Auto Body Chick. Here's the thing.
That's it.
My son breaks his toys, and I fix them, and then I invoice him, and I charge him real money. I charge him actual coins out of his piggy bank so he can understand the concept of labor and the importance of taking care of his belongings.
I
more
like
you
that.
bash them,
Very good.
And pretty
less
much
coins you have.
every episode he'll go labor. Yeah, that's what killed you right there. Is the labor. It's a $1,200.
It's always the labor. The alternator is a $4 part, and it costs $800 to get to it.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody knows that.
Roy Wood Jr., distinguished comedian, friend of this show for many, many years, featured on The Daily Show, of course. And you've got a bunch of stuff going, including Roy's Job Fair. Tell me about that. It's your podcast. What's going on?
Dude, I saw that unemployment peaking last year during the shutdown, and I was like, you know what? If people are out of work or people are looking for work, 2/3 of Americans are pivoting. Let's just tell crazy job stories and also talk to people that are hiring in their respective industries, so you can at least know what rocks to go look under. Now, I'm not some career guru and employment, dude that knows everything about everything, but I do know that jobs are no different than relationships. You've had good ones, you've had bad ones, you've had ones that you kind of wanted to fight the person. So this is the place to come tell those stories and also get a couple tips along the way.
Now, you've had some interesting jobs over the years. You were a radio guy when you were a comedian at the same time. What did you do?
Bro,
did you have like house painter, any other straight jobs ever?
So my first job with a pay stub was 15 years old, Baskin Robbins in Western Hills Mall in Birmingham. The worst job I ever had, though, I worked at a Quikrete factory in Columbia, South Carolina, as temp service. The comedy club there books you 3-week blocks as an MC. So you're literally in a town for 3 weeks. I may as well just go get a job. And I did. And you basically, I walk in there and it's outdoors, but it's a shed. It's an aluminum shed. So it's just baking us. Oh. And everybody in there had on a do-rag or a scarf or a hat. I go, it's 94 degrees. Why are you, that's dumb. And by the end of the day, I found out why. Because all the Quikrete dust gets in the air and it gets in your hair and it mixes with the sweat. And when you go home, you have dried little concrete naps. Now you're at a Rite Aid buying barbershop clippers. So you can cut your hair. And the next day, you're in there bald head with a do-rag. And you still have a comedy show to do. And you look like this.
That's great. Who knew? That is beautiful. Roy Wood Jr. is our guest. Roy Wood's podcast is called Roy's Job Fair.
Have you ever been fired, Tom? You ever been fired from a job?
No.
No, of course not. No, God.
No, I dumb luck.
I got fired. I got fired from radio. I found out on Twitter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we knew you when that happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Google that one. Woke up brushing my teeth, and I go on my Twitter feed, and it's just people going, "That's messed up. What happened to Roy?" I'm like, "Did I die? What happened to me? Because I'm here. Nothing happened."
Wow.
Am I dead? Maybe I'm dead. Maybe you brush your teeth in the afterlife.
Yeah. Have some fun with one of the great comedians, Roy Wood Jr., a good friend of this show for a long time. And I'm looking forward to checking out Roy's Job Fair podcast. Have you had any, can you just real quick give us one person that called with a job that was incredibly interesting or something odd that happened?
There was a dude at a seafood restaurant I won't name, whose manager was dating the cashier, and they kept making out in the deep freezer and not getting any work done.
And I hope they didn't get trapped in the deep freezer. Because those walk-in freezers are supposed to have an emergency thing you can push to get out. Back in the day, they didn't have those, and sadly, I'm sure there was a couple that was found naked and twined in the deep freeze.
Well, they shouldn't have been in there making out on the clock. You're supposed to do that on break. Everybody knows that.
Now,
wouldn't it be hard to do it in a deep freezer? I mean,
Kristi, when nature calls, as you know.
Listen, if you got to go, you got to go.
Yeah, there's always a time.
I tried to get it in one time in a movie theater during barbershop, too. But
on that note, we will leave the great Roy Wood Jr. Thanks, Roy. Mr. Godwin, as you know, Mr. Roy Wood Jr. just mentioned William Shatner. Now, I understand that you've been polishing your William Shatner tribute. Mr. Shatner just turning 90 years of age. Amazing. And, of course, he's famous for Star Trek and what T.J. Hooker He's a singer. He's been in many movies.
Many movies.
Now, there was some question about the setup on this. I was perfectly happy with it. It's a tribute to Tim Cavanagh.
I think Josh made a good point. I was going Shatner, but Shatner is that's funnier.
It works better as short for Shat in her.
Yeah,
of course. That's what I thought you were doing.
No,
Shatner, like near something.
That's not funny.
That was a swing and a miss. Yeah, so I've tightened her up a bit.
Okay, now,
all right.
We'll roll the cameras. We're ready to go. Pretend.
That's right.
Everybody pretend you've never heard this before.
Okie-doke.
William.
Wait, no. You've got to set up the fact that you've got the girlfriend and everything.
Yeah, you got to set
In
it
the
up.
lyrics, he will.
Yeah, in the lyrics.
Oh, you're going to do it? Okay.
Yeah, watch. I think I got it.
Okay, we'll see.
William Shatner, best captain of them all. My girlfriend has many souvenirs hung on her bathroom wall. I have Shatner panties. I have Shatner shoes. I have Shatner girdles. Sometimes people don't even notice. I have Shatner wigs. I have Shatner shirts. I have Shatner toilet. I even have Shatner.
Really close.
I even have Shatner.
No, but
See, no, wait a minute.
you've ruined it because you're saying I have.
Yeah.
I have an angle. I have an angle we can approach
What's
this
the
way.
angle?
He's the setup
My
for him.
girlfriend is always really mad at me. I'm always doing everything wrong.
Yep.
So I got her a bunch of stuff from her favorite actor, William Shatner. So here's all the gifts I'm going to get her. I have Shatner panties.
Look at what I have for her.
Yeah, and then it's funny because she's already
But you
had
got to imply that at present you have them.
Right.
Right.
You see,
because-
that's the joke.
Yeah.
Okay, now
But they're hers. You can't be giving the, yeah, they're hers.
She can't own them right away.
No, I think she can. I think she has to.
But he's saying I have.
Yeah, as in I once shat in her
Yeah,
boots.
he used the bathroom.
Right.
No, but
that doesn't make
But
any
the double entendre is gone if you do it that way.
Yeah.
No, you guys are completely wrong.
And my angle works another way because it's talking about how she doesn't like him. He's doing a lot of things that he's in trouble, and then he's bragging about all the good stuff he's done, but really he's revealing that he's been doing bad things. Does that not go over?
No, that's fine.
Pat, here's the deal. You bought two of each thing, one for her, one for you. Try it that way.
What?
I don't get that at all.
That's so much more
It's just
complicated.
so-
No, I think Tom nailed it here.
That's your father.
Yeah.
So much more complicated.
Here, I'll just, you do it your way. I'll just throw something in there. Go ahead.
From the beginning again.
Of course.
I swear to God, someday I'm going to kill him.
I know how to fix this immediately, but go ahead.
No, you fix it then, Josh. Go ahead.
You're right. It shouldn't be. It should. It does. You don't need the lyrics explaining the exposition lyrics. You just need to say, you know what? My girlfriend and I have been fighting. She's a big fan of William Shatner. She has a ton of collectibles, and then go into
You do that
I have Shatner, that kind of thing.
But isn't that distracting because she has the collectibles?
She's got the
and then you say,
collectibles.
I
He
have.
has to
I
have them.
have Shat in her. Her
But-
suggests she owns them.
Yes.
No, but the double entendre only exists if
Exactly.
Pat
It needs to go
possesses
How
both
it.
did she get them?
Right.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
I have doesn't mean I own. It means I have once.
Because he's used her
I
bathroom.
had.
He's used her bathroom.
You saying had or have, smarty pants?
I'm saying haves is like had in this situation. You guys, I am
ditching the other
totally
half of
right
it.
on this.
No,
the
I
reason I'm
disagree.
raising my voice is because you're all morons.
You know what, Josh? That's something that a total moron would say right now. Okay.
Try it that way, Pat. Go ahead.
Josh, give me the setup and I'll go right in.
Do I sound like that when I yell? I might want to back off a little
I
bit.
learned it from you.
Chick, you have more
You're
of a
doing well, Grasshopper.
you have more of a get off my lawn vibe when you
okay.
yell.
All right.
How about this, Pat? How about this? Say that you've been slowly stealing all of her Shatner memorabilia.
This is so. It's getting worse.
I can't believe I'm saying that.
See,
I might
because
like
the
that.
double entendre only works if you, Pat, possess them.
That's not true.
I agree with Tom. It does. Yeah,
No,
you
guys,
have to.
you guys are idiots.
No.
I like
once
Josh's
thought
setup.
you were good, smart people.
Wait a second. Jeff Bodart, the expert on jokes that don't work, just texted me and said, Josh, you're wrong.
You're still paying Bodart to text you things?
Sure, that's the bigger question. My point is,
I understand Rob Haney texting me.
Jeff Bodart, freelance
You have to
consultant.
possess the things to make it a double entendre. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Say that you've been stealing stuff from your girlfriend.
It's the
I
gift
think-
giving.
The
So
other
here's the,
way-
I have gone to the mall. You're telling me I have to own the mall for that sentence to work?
No,
because that's not what you're saying.
I have
That's
been to
not
the
what
mall.
we're saying.
That's not what the
Because
song's
what
saying
you're
either.
saying
Try
is
it from the
making it dirty.
beginning. Pat, try it from
if
the
you're
beginning.
taking a crap in the corner. Oh, no, sorry.
William Shatner, best captain of them all.
Okay, we're fine.
Captain
My girlfriend has many souvenirs.
Yep.
I stole them and hung them on my bathroom wall.
There you go.
you go.
Yes. Now
I
you got it.
have Shatner panties.
Yes.
I have Shatner shoes.
They're not hers anymore, so that doesn't work.
Exactly. I agree with
you
Josh.
do
Do it. That's why you had to get. You have
I
to
have
steal them.
Shatner girdles.
You do the gift giving things worse because if you're going to give them to her, you guys are all such
Wait a second.
dicks.
Wait a
and I'm
second.
tired of it.
Wait a second. There has
Especially
to
you.
be-
You're the ringleader, Josh.
I want there to be a William Shatner girdle.
Hang on a second.
I had that in there.
Can we
He
wrap
has
this
it in
up, all
there.
this Shatner talk? I gotta go take care. I gotta take care of something here.
Now, we've been having trouble with this tribute to William Shatner, the great actor,
Right back
singer,
to it. We
songwriter.
put it on the
I
back
have
burner.
no trouble
We
with
got to
it.
get the wheels on.
I fixed it.
You fixed it.
I have fixed it. Pat,
All right.
I want you to do it the way I said. Do you understand my point?
Yes.
Now, do it right. This will work.
Hey, guys. My girlfriend has irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh, no.
And
Yes.
she's a huge William Shatner fan.
Yeah. Okay.
William Shatner, best captain of them all. My girlfriend has many souvenirs hung on her bathroom wall. She has Shatner pants.
Yes.
She has Shatner shoes. She has Shatner girdles. Sometimes people don't even notice.
There it is.
She has Shatner shorts.
There it is.
She has Shatner bed.
Yes, sir.
She has Shatner pants.
Yeah, panties.
Well, also, I
This
think it
is-
might need to be an
this is
Eastern
it.
European guy because no one would say she has Shatner bed.
She has Shatner pants.
She is the way to go. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
Tom.
like Willie.
that's all
So
Tommy.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not here tomorrow.
No.
Okay.
I got a family.
So next year on Shatner's birthday, everyone will have forgotten this terrible
Yes.
joke.
Right.
I want to apologize to my friend Tim Cavanagh. Tim, we're sorry
that's
we
his melody.
And a friend of the show, William Shatner.
We soiled your song.
Leave it to you, Tom, to figure it out and
Yep.
the perfect solution. Way to go.
I feel like we really accomplished something.
Well
here.
done.
Yeah.
Yes, there
I'm
were.
tired, but it's a good kind.
There were.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.